Hi friends, it's Deb. I am doing the September update for the musical panning project Pan. This was created by Maudie. She is at Patriot Makeup, and I will have her information linked below. This project started on the 2nd of January and it ends on the 3rd of January next year. What Maudie has done is she has taken songs from the 1940s, 50s, 60s, etc. up until now. She has assigned 3 songs to each of the decades, and most of us doing this project are starting with 1 song from each decade, and as you finish a song, you work on the next song from the decade and then keep going. And then if you finish a decade early and you wanted to, she has left it open so that you could add your own songs in. Because we are getting to the point of the year where projects are ending, new projects are starting, like things are getting a little bit chaotic. As I finish decades, I will not be adding new prompts. I'm just going to let this just fade itself out. I mean, we're not there yet, but I'm just saying. So the first thing that I'm working on is the 1940s. I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire by the Ink Spots. It's a fiery item. I chose the Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray. The packaging reminds me of the color of fire, and also if something is on fire, you want to spray it with water. I want to finish this, and I am all the way down to here, so this will be done for the next update. And that has 26 uses. For the 1950s, Walk the Line by Johnny Cash. That is an eye or lip liner. I'm working on the Marc Jacobs gel liner in Earthquake. I currently have 21 uses. I have finished one of these in 42 uses. I did have to break off a little chunk of the tip. The reason I took a week off is because I had a sty. So I broke a chunk off of the eyeliner. So this might, I'm guessing we're over halfway done with this one. Great scientific calculations I just did. The 1960s, Bad Moon Rising by CCR, a nighttime item. I was working on the Melanin Getz Recovery Treatment Oil. I love this. I don't use this on my face, but I use this on the KP on the back of my arms, and it is amazing. This is now the 2nd bottle that I have gone through. I actually finished a bottle in another project, and I just threw out there, hey, if you have one of these bottles sitting around and you're not going to use it, I'll take it. And somebody sent me one. Thank you, Amy. But yeah, I finished this and I miss it already. So that is out. And then for the other prompt of the 1960s, it is People Are Strange by The Doors. It's a strange product. I'm bringing in the Vike, I think it's just called Vike, the Makeup Melt Spray. For some reason, even though this is a plastic container, I thought this was going to be some kind of an aerosol spray. Spoiler, it's not. So you spray it on your face like a setting spray, but it's supposed to like help dissolve your makeup. Like, I don't get it. You're not supposed to get it in your eyes, but like, I use makeup remover like for my whole face. Like, I don't like how this feels on my skin. I don't like that I can't just like mash it into my eyeballs. So I just put a 10 usage goal on this, and I don't know if I will accomplish that. I mean, I hope so, but like I don't care for this at all. It's strange. The 1970s, September by Earth, Wind and Fire, an item that makes you feel good. For me, that's always blush. I brought in the Essence blush in Befitting. I wanted to use it 50 times. I am well over that, and I have officially joined the Broken Packaging Club. These blushes are only like $3.99, but they are in my top 3 favorite formula. I love them. The 1980s, I had finished all 3 of the songs and then added my own, which is Betty Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes. I wanted to bring in an eye product, so I brought in the Urban Decay 24/7 liner in 0. This was just the sample size that you get in like the Ulta goodie bags. I want to finish this. I currently have 43 uses. Again, I had to sharpen it down last week, but I think we're going to do it. I mean, we still have September, October, November. Yeah, we'll do it. This will be gone. But I really like that. The 1980s, Nothing Else Matters by Metallica, an item that you'll miss when it's gone. That is the Painterly Paint Pot, or the MAC paint pot in Painterly. I wanted to use it 100 times and I was at use 84 when I finished it. Holy moly, I'm so proud of this. And I didn't really get the opportunity to miss it because Danny brought me a new one. So the day that this was gone, I opened the new one and I just can't tell you the joy of having a brand new paint pot. Thank you, Danny. So rolling in for that is Friday I'm in Love by The Cure, an item you have a love-hate relationship with. So because I had this sty in my eye, I had to sharpen my pencils, throw out my mascaras, and I was on the quarterly rotation for July, August, and September. So because I had to throw them out a whole month early, I'm bringing in this little Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's smaller than a travel size. Like, this is actual sample size. I am going to use this until it's gone, which I'm expecting it'll probably be just this month, and then it'll be perfect timing for my next quarterly mascaras to come in. So yeah. And the reason, like, I love this formula so much, but the brush is just so bulky, and it gets down here when you're trying to do your lower lashes, and if they could just make the wand just the tiniest bit smaller, it would be perfect. But anyway, that's that. For the 2000s, Be Yourself from Audio Slave, an item that makes you feel or look natural. I have the L'Oreal Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. I got this from Influencer or Buzz Agent, somewhere to test, and I thought, oh, a skin balm. Like, to me, I was just thinking like greasy, gross, like no coverage, whatever. I couldn't have been more wrong on all of those. This is lovely on the skin. I only wanted to get 20 uses, so it had prior use from being tested before it came into this project. But I only have 11, and I have not used it since July 1st. But I've been trying to finish a few other things before I get back to this, and oh, I can't wait. I love this. But I have a foundation and a project that ends sooner that I'm trying to finish, so you know the game. The 2010s, Genius from LSD, Sia, Diplo, and Labyrinth, an item you think is genius. I think that is the Zoya nail polish in Liesel. I want to use it 5 times. I'm currently at 2. I think this is genius just because this makes a great topper for so many different shades, and that's brilliant. So anyway, I want to get 3 more uses, and that should not be a problem. And finally, for the 2020s, Pac-Man by the Gorillas, an item you can't get enough of, and this is so true. It is the Orly polish in Space Cadet. I want to use it 5 times. Yesterday was only my 2nd marked use, and I say this every update, but I swear I'm using it and just not marking it. And when I brought it up to the friend group, they all agree that I talk about using it a lot, and so I'm over 2 uses. But I don't count them unless I actually have them marked on my spreadsheet. So maybe I'm doing it on purpose, subconsciously, just so I don't have to roll it out. I don't know. But anyway, that is where we are at right now. I still have 8 items that I'm currently working on in here. And yeah, I mean, I said that this project would phase itself out, but I definitely don't mean next month or the month after. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for giving me a little bit of your time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I just hope you're having a really good day. All right, I love you. Okay, bye. Oh God, we're already going. Shit, okay. Hi friends, it's Deb. I am breathy. Jesus fucking Christ, slow down. This was... I hope you are having a really... Well, no, that's not how we do that either.